First, we'll be running through some quick Marketing 101 tips to lay the foundation. Then I'll share a little bit about what AI GPTs are and how they work. And lastly, we'll look at practical examples using Microsoft's Copilot to generate some copy examples for you to use. So, Marketing 101. So, basics, the 3 M's. Understanding your audience is crucial for any successful marketing strategy. You need to know them better than they know themselves. Dive deep into their psychographic behavior, their pains, frustrations, goals, and aspirations. Identify the key purchasing drivers and their decision makers. Understand where they stand in the 5 levels of customer awareness. Are they most aware, product aware, solution aware, problem aware, or unaware? Next, based on your audience's level of awareness, tailor your message to fit their needs and concerns. And then finally, determine where you will say it. Decide whether your marketing efforts should be offline or online. Identify where your audience spends their time and select the distribution channel that will maximize your reach. And there we have it. The 3 M's: market, message, media. Get to grips with those. Now, in this slide, you'll see Sprout Social's data regarding the best times to post across platforms. So here you'll see that the darker areas indicate the most active times a day for each platform, allowing us to maximize our chances for engagement. Now, Social Sprout's data provides insights into the best times to post, helping us to reach our audience when they are most active. However, it's essential to remember that while these insights are incredibly valuable, they should serve as a starting point. The key takeaway here is to test and learn about your specific audience. There might be slight nuances unique to your audience that these general trends don't capture. And by continuously testing and analyzing your results, we can refine our strategies to achieve the best possible engagement. Now, moving on to GPT. And what is GPT? Well, GPT is a generative pre-training transformer. In essence, it's a general purpose language model that can perform a broad range of tasks, from creating original content to writing code and more. Now, GPT harnesses the power of machine learning, allowing it to generate human-like text. This ability enables it to handle various tasks that we would traditionally handle. The beauty of these GPT models lies in their versatility. It's not just a tool to draft emails or write articles, it's a customer service executive, a marketing strategist, a content generator, and so much more. Now, within this AI side, we need to give the text content. We need to give the AI text content. So we need to specify the objective, give it a role to play, be precise and provide context. Avoid bias. We need to provide a profile of a target audience. Rewrite the AI output, so that's a must as well. So you may be 80% there, maybe 70% there, maybe 50% there, but you do need to rewrite it and put it into your own tone, language, and brand voice. Fact check everything in it. So if it's highlighting facts, make sure they are correct, because it does lie. And then add real life experience into it as well. So your real life experiences into this copy, and then test it and improve on it. Now, within this, within AI, they have what we call LLM models. Now, simply put, an LLM is an advanced type of artificial intelligence trained on massive amounts of text. This allows it to understand and generate human-like language. They're using a vast array of applications, from chatbots and creative writing, as I've said before. However, it's important to note that while these models are incredibly powerful, they do have limitations, such as potential biases and inaccuracies. This list here will, no doubt you'll recognize some of them. I can't remember the source of this information, but the columns to look at are the price, quality, speed, and context window. Now, the context window and why it's so important. Imagine you're having a conversation with a really smart robot. A context window is like the robot's memory span. It can only remember a certain amount of what you've said to it at any one time. Now, for example, if the robot has a context window of 2048 tokens, it can keep track of around 2048 words or parts of words from your conversation. Now, why this is important? Well, the robot uses this memory span to make sense of the conversation and reply in a way that makes sense. The more it can remember, the better it can understand your questions and give accurate answers. But there's a catch. If you talk too much and go beyond this memory span, the robot might forget some of the older parts of the conversation, and this can lead to less accurate or sometimes confusing replies. So a bigger context window means better understanding and a longer conversations, but it also requires more brain power for the robot as well. Now we're coming on to now the leveraging artificial intelligence in for marketing. So we're going to transfer here, and I'm going to go into Microsoft Copilot Live with some prompts and show you sort of the output that you can use. And remember, Microsoft Copilot is free and it runs off ChatGPT 4. So we'll transition over to that now. Right, so you can see here that I'm in Copilot. Copilot is this little icon down here from Windows 10, 11 onwards. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a prompt. And this prompt, I will show you the prompt that we have here, just to start off with. So summarize everything you can learn about our, and then these are in brackets, blog with the link. Consider the target audience, so put the target audience and why they will find this interesting and of benefit regarding pain, frustration and fear. Now, I have one completed out with the link, so I'm just going to copy and paste that in. And then we'll let Copilot do its work, the AI do its work. So it's here you can see the link. I've put in target audience, a small business owner, which is a little bit generic, but I've then said getting the right revenue generating tasks done. So we'll let it go. So Copilot AI is now off, and it's pulled it up, look, mastering the art of revenue generating tasks, and it's now giving the key insights, why small business owners will find this interesting. So it's giving us a summarization of that blog. Now you could ask it to do a detailed report on it, so it goes into more depth. So now we can give it the next prompt on this one. So this is where we're saying is we've got to give it the right context and build it up. So what I'm going to ask it to do is create a social post. So here I've got a social post. I'm going to ask it to do a 200 word post from the findings. It is a blog, whereas in brackets here you could put video, download, whatever it is, article. And then we've got copy framework. So I'm going to use SPIN, which is situation, problem, implication, need, payoff framework. And I'm going to say it is for Facebook. So I'm going to put Facebook in here. Bear with me, I'm not a quicker typer. And also I'm going to use a keyword phrase here of getting the right revenue generating tasks done. And let's see what it comes up with. So 200 word SPIN framework for Facebook utilizing this keyword phrase. And here you can see that it is actually laying out exactly what I've asked it to do from a SPIN layout point of view. And it's saying, as a small business owner, which is what I asked it to do, you juggle countless responsibilities daily, but are you focusing on the tasks that truly drive revenue? So it's doing exactly what I want it to do. And it's gone in. Now you can take that and start working with that then. Obviously take the situation, problem, implication, need, payoff out of it. Does it read right? Is it portraying how you want it? Is it in your brand voice? And I would say it probably won't be, so you do need to alter it. But you've got a good basis there to start off with. And you can do this for Twitter or X. You could do it for LinkedIn, Instagram, etc. So any platform that you're doing it from, and you can range or vary the length of text. So Google Post is only sort of like 200 words, I think it is, that they allow, probably 250. Whereas LinkedIn is probably 3,000 characters. So it's probably around about 800 words. So you can change and swap it about. The other side of this is you may not want to use this title. You may want to use a number of different titles. So you can then give it another prompt. So we said, like I said before previously in the video, we need to give the AI some context. So this time I'm going to ask it to create 5 titles. I've said it's your experienced copywriter, good at crafting compelling titles. So I've asked it to create 5 of them. I've given it the objective I want to do, and it's based on this findings up here. And here we have, straight away it's given us 5 titles. And we may want to go and A/B test it, or just use one of those that's better than the other one that is more engaging. So again, this is how you can use the free side of Microsoft Copilot. We have a more advanced one than this, but I'm just showing you this because you can get started as a small business. You can get started utilizing the free Copilot, Gemini, and ChatGPT. Personally, I think Copilot seems to be a little bit better, and it's running off ChatGPT 4. But the key thing here is to give it prompts, to take it a step at a time, and to keep testing with it. Give it prompts, let it work its stuff, give it its objective, follow what the context around the structure that I showed you previously in the video, and test it and keep testing it. Thing to do here for me is to keep hold of the prompts that work well, so you can create a workflow, so then it makes it easier. So yeah, this is just a little bit of an insight into AI. Again, test it on all other things. You can test it for, I don't know, giving you blog ideas, giving you video ideas, but make sure you give it the context that you want it to work in, the objective you want it to work in. So yeah, this is the AI practical side of utilizing Copilot. So additionally, where can AI be applied? Well, content creation, whether it's writing ad copies, product descriptions, or email campaigns. AI provides a significant boost in productivity and creativity. Imagine having a tireless assistant that drafts compelling content at the click of a button. That's exactly what you've got. Another, customer interaction and engagement. Chatbots powered by AI are transforming how businesses interact with their customers in real time. These intelligent bots can answer queries, provide product recommendations, and even resolve issues instantly. This seamless interaction not only improves customer satisfaction, but also frees up human representatives to tackle more complex tasks. We've then also got SEO and website content. It can significantly enhance web visibility by generating SEO optimized content that ranks higher in search engines. From blog posts to landing page text, AI can help you stay ahead in the competitive online landscape by producing high quality, keyword rich content. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. The applications of AI extend far beyond what we've discussed today into fields yet to be fully explored and understood. So thank you so much for joining us in this overview of AI applications and prompts, and please do subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. And as a little bonus, there is a link to our AI prompt free download guide in the description below, and see you in the next video.